Hello and welcome to Zone 6, the freshest football and basketball podcast in town. I'm Atolani. Here we have FJ, OJ, OC, AJ, and Victor. What's good, boys?
What are you saying?
I'm chilling. What you saying, my guy?
All right, so we're going to be going through everything football and basketball related. We're going to be talking about. For today, we're going to do a mid-season review. So we're going to do the way they do all NBA teams, first team, second, and third team. We're going to do that for Prem and mid-season awards, signing of the season, flop of the season, all those sorts of things. So are you boys ready?
Yeah, man.
I know, let's do it. So who starts? Who's keeper? Who's been the best keeper this year?
Nick Pope.
Yeah,
I think
Pope.
I think Nick Pope.
Yeah.
Wait, let me.
Nick Pope. Gotta give props to him.
I mean, does Ramsdale have a shout?
No.
No.
I don't want to be biased.
Nah.
Let's chill.
I think Ramsdale has a shout.
Not
No,
the best.
bro.
Maybe
Nick
top
Pope,
keeper.
bro.
Nah.
The answer is
Agree.
no. Ramsdale has a
Yeah.
shout.
Nick Pope for
Yeah,
sure.
I understand that, but guy,
Only
Nick Pope
these
has been
guys
better
that employ
regardless.
David De Gea are allowed to say nah. But it's calm.
I mean,
David De Gea.
Bro,
David
no one's
David
De
what?
Gea, David
what?
hasn't been that bad this season for United. If you think
He's
about
not been bad, but he's just limited.
it. At the
I
moment.
think he has still been a top 5 keeper in Prem though.
Yeah, he just has his
Even whatever you want to say, he's still been a top 5 keeper in Prem. So
Yeah, right now. Yeah, for sure. Right now. Yeah.
You put De Gea in top 5 keepers in Prem right now.
Yes, name
Yeah, right
5
now.
keepers better than him.
Right now. Yeah. No.
right
Off
now.
the top
Yeah,
of your head,
No, that's
name
the best.
5.
True.
He's the best shot stopper, sure.
Yeah.
But there's so much. Come on.
Alisson better shot.
Alisson is better. I'm taking Nick Pope. I'm taking Ramsdale over De Gea. I'm taking David Raya over De Gea.
Hey, bro, it's okay. Can't lie, it's okay.
Bro. Yeah, I'm also taking this girl
It's
like
all
the
crazy.
hell.
Like,
It comes down to personal preference because it's like the same way Luis Enrique didn't take him to World Cup. Are they better shot stoppers? No, but they can pass the ball. 2023, keeper needs to be able to pass the ball. Keeper needs to claim crosses. He doesn't claim crosses often. His passing is whack. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think it's outrageous to say De Gea is not top 5. Shot stopping, De Gea is crazy. Reflexes, we've seen that before. But the passing stuff, he's not good enough. I'm going to try and share my screen so we can make a full,
Okay, I think we should. Are we best right back?
Trippier.
Yeah, Trippier for me. I think Trippier.
Yeah, Trippier. Yeah.
I think.
I would say Trent, but
You know, Ben White. Ben White. He's been great.
you can't call Ben White.
But-
You can't call
no,
Ben White.
But the thing is, he actually has been great. He actually has been very good.
Yeah, I would have said Reece James, but based on
No, stop.
just injury time.
He's too he's like.
It's just injury tags. If not, Reece
yeah,
James
Kala,
based on
Dalo has been better than Reece James this season, by the way.
Who? Dalo.
Dalo.
Based
No,
on
I didn't say
injury.
that.
Yeah,
Yes,
based
Dalo-
on injuries.
Dalo
yeah,
has-
no.
top three,
Bro,
four.
Dalo hasn't even played since World Cup, and Reece James was better
Guy,
than
Reece
Dalo
James.
before World Cup.
No, guy, Reece James was not.
Until
even
Reece
playing like that
James'
before.
injury, Reece James was better
Yeah,
than
Reece
Dalo.
James was cooking.
How
bro.
about you guys should
No,
go.
no, I'm saying when he got injured, now his injuries that's fucking him up now. Dalo has been.
Yeah.
Dalo has had a longer longevity than
You
him
just-
this season. True
You
or
just
false?
can't. You can't.
Like
you can't
guy,
put
just
no matter
because
how-
he plays mad in some games, like guy, his longevity is a problem, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
like,
matter
He
how.
has to
No
be
matter
able
how
to ball.
good.
He has, yeah, bro. He has to be able to ball, bro. Like,
Football.
Yeah.
yeah, no, like he has to
Especially
be
we're
able to
talking
ball
about
now.
we're talking about team of the season. You're gonna have to pick someone that's like week in, week out starting and doing
Yeah,
I
the
like-
think Trippier is the best picture.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Trippier
facts.
is the best pick.
Oh, Trippier. We have 2 Newcastle
Yeah,
guys.
Look, Newcastle,
two
everyone knows-
Newcastle guys.
everyone knows
Newcastle.
Newcastle defense. Yeah, the defense this season has been
Yeah,
unbelievable.
if we go centre backs, if you told me Botman or Shaw, I can't even fight you. I don't think it's either of them.
I'm not gonna pick no Newcastle centre backs.
Yeah, no Newcastle see.
I
Yeah,
think-
Botman is a shout, sir. Botman is a shout, sir.
I think
No,
when we
he-
get to
they
second and
tried.
third team, when we get to second and third team, one of them, I think Botman will be there. But for now,
Yeah, for sure.
I
I,
think-
wanted to say Saliba, but post World Cup, his form as
Yeah, I would actually say Gabriel.
I want to say
Gabriel
I
is
would
better
say-
than Saliba. Yeah,
I
Gabriel.
would go-
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying Lissandro.
Wait,
I was gonna say Lissandro. I was gonna say Lissandro. I was gonna
CVs.
say-
Okay,
Two CBs, bro.
That boy is serious, bro. Not only like in terms of like what he does, like, his ability, but like mentality wise, like that guy is serious. Like
Yeah.
that's the type of
Yeah,
guy-
yeah, I agree, bro.
Arteta's talent ID rarely fails, and he wanted Lisandro, so
I'll be
I
so real. I'll be
Arteta's
so
talent
real
has
with
failed a
you.
lot, bro.
I'll
said
be so
it
real with
rarely
you.
fails. You can't say it's failed a lot.
It's 2023 and the best centre back in Prem is still Thiago Silva. Like no bias, no anything. Like Thiago Silva is still the best centre back.
Would you put him in? Would you put him in the team?
For sure.
this
Thiago
one?
Silva has conceded like Chelsea have conceded, I think 26 goals, same as United, same as all these other teams. So like you
What
have to
about
put Thiago
Arsenal,
Silva there.
City, and
Bro,
Newcastle?
Thiago Silva is the best centre back in Prem. Like there's
Yeah,
no
right.
reason
Not
why.
like you
He's
could
not
say-
like far wrong, but
He is in first team.
Look,
You can't name two
there's-
centre backs better
the
than
way
him.
the way I see it is there's a reason as to why some of these other centre backs have been called because their team is doing well. I don't want to take away from what Thiago is doing, but like Lissandro's team is doing well. Saliba's team is first. Your team is what position? Sorry,
That goal right now.
you see what I'm saying? Like, but it's the same reason as
I
to
know
why
what
like
you're saying though, but like based on individual performances, like he has to be there. If you say
Like it's like me saying Konate, bro.
oh
no,
God.
no.
Yeah, bro.
That's-
Because
Konate is
like
good, bro.
if you're talking,
disrespect.
you're literally talking individual
That's
performance
disrespect.
right now,
That's
bro.
disrespect.
Nah,
No, but
bro, I'm
no,
not
no.
being
Actually, no. You know what?
disrespectful.
I get what you mean because if
You're
talking
I'm not talking about the caliber of player. You literally said that like if you remove away what the team is doing and you're talking about individual performances, I can say
Now,
Konate,
what
I
the
can say
team
Konate
is
is
doing
top 5
matters,
best centre
bro.
back. Yeah, exactly, bro. So it matters.
Rather
Like you
than
can't
what
like
the team is doing, I'm looking at the number of goals the teams have conceded because, like, Thiago Silva has balled, but Thiago Silva cannot score the goals for us, so you can't really fault him on that.
no,
And
I get
looking
what
at
you
the
mean,
goals
but-
that have been conceded, Chelsea have conceded the same goals as United, and I think the same as Arsenal. So, like, you can't knock him for not being in the top 4. Like,
no, I think
But
it's
he's
considered.
doing
Yeah.
his job.
okay, but I understand that. I personally think like obviously if your team is doing well, obviously you will be able more susceptible to get these like accolades and stuff. Which is why maybe I would put him in like the second or third team because like he's doing great. I understand that, but like his defensive abilities, as you said, can't just reflect on the rest of the team, which is a bit of an issue.
Yeah.
Which
I
is
mean,
like there's some players in Man City that I like. There's a player in Man City in general I would put there, but I can't put him there because we've been shaky at the back, and like
No.
he's been good, but like the defense, if you look at them as a whole, like what has he done to like bring everyone? Yeah, John Stones, you know my boy, General, like you know my guy, like bro, I think that boy is serious, man.
John Stones has an argument.
Nah,
to be
John
best.
Stones is good. Yeah.
I was gonna say him for third team.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Because again, he's injured. He just got injured for 4 weeks.
now wow.
Oh, for real.
Yeah, knee injury for 4 weeks, so he's out.
So who are we going with? We haven't agreed on anything.
You can go with Lissandro.
Sandro has to be there.
Yeah, I think Lissandro is the.
But
Guy,
Saliba's
Gabriel is a
World
shout,
Cup
I think
bro.
Gabriel should.
Gabriel is a shout. Why are guys ignoring Gabriel?
Gabriel is not a shout. He's
What are you talking
too many
about?
arrows to be in the first team. Don't say
Guy,
that.
chill. Guy,
I don't
chill.
know if you can be sharp for
He
first.
cannot be a
Guy,
first team.
chill.
Maybe if
Like,
he's
guy,
second
chill.
team,
Like,
third
guy, this
team. He cannot
aerospace
be a first
agenda,
team.
bro. Guy,
It's not agenda.
Saliba has cost Arsenal more points since World Cup, bro. Guy,
Yeah,
Gabriel
but
has been immense
before
all season.
World Cup.
Guy,
World
guy,
Cup.
they only lost one game before World Cup and conceded less than 12, 15 goals, bro.
Yeah,
What are you
but he
talking
was
about?
prone to errors. That
Guy,
doesn't
what do you
change
mean?
the fact.
Okay, so Saliba that considered an own goal and was flopping and falling down on the floor, like it's going to be a shot, and Gabriel is not a shot.
Chill.
I don't understand how. I don't understand. Like Gabriel,
Who
you're
has
saying
been-
Gabriel, bro. You
who
can't
has
say
been
Gabriel is
better
not,
this
and Gabriel has
season
been
than
clutch for
Saliba
them
or
in
Gabriel?
goals too, bro. Post World Cup, Saliba has dropped, sure. I would say Saliba before, but guy,
Nah,
like,
Saliba has dropped. Even this
he
Yeah,
has dropped,
Saliba has
bro. He
dropped
has
since
dropped. Like, guy,
after
he has
World
dropped.
Cup.
Guy,
Fairs.
I don't know. Yeah,
Fairs,
guy, he has
fairs.
dropped.
That one is
And
fair,
Gabriel
but
has been better than him since after World Cup too.
yeah, but before World Cup, Saliba was
Yeah,
arguably like best centre back in the league.
Okay, that was like how many games, bro? Like 10 games.
No, it was
Okay, 14
No, it
games.
was not
14,
14
15
games.
games. 14
Yeah,
games.
after 10 games.
Yeah,
He
but
was
bro,
consistently
how many games
bonded.
are we in right now, guy? They've played how many games? Like 9.
Nah.
We haven't
yeah,
played
bro.
9 since after World
Six,
Cup.
six,
Now, they've
seven,
20,
played,
20,
like,
20. Well, we're in 20
think
right now.
like
we are in
5.
20 now. They've played
Played
5
like-
since
Yeah.
after, like 5
which is
since
why
after World Cup.
that's why I would probably pick Saliba over Gabriel, because if you look at
Guy, I'm not picking
the
Saliba,
form,
man.
the
I ain't
form
gonna
in
lie.
which was
Like, I feel like this guy
demonstrated over,
doesn't get
like,
enough
the
flowers.
last 15 games. Like I would
Yeah, I used
probably
to
say, like,
diss Gabriel, bro. Gabriel does not get
bro.
enough flowers, bro. Like,
I
tell
think
me
I
what.
think Gabriel is good.
Guy, you need to
doesn't get
show me the errors that you're talking about, bro. Because, guy, like, from what I've seen
No,
in
there was a
Arsenal-
point where Gabriel was.
Yeah, guy,
literally-
but like that was how many times was okay? Tell me how many times it was.
We have
Okay, make
one
it-
home clean sheet the whole season because there's always a stupid mistake. I remember against Fulham, Mitrovic dogged him.
Bro, are you
Thankfully,
talking about
we
this
came back-
season? Are you talking about this season?
Yes.
Okay.
Against Fulham, Mitrovic came back and dogged him. We lost. We won 2-1 in the end. I'd have to look at the fixtures.
Yeah,
to remember.
Nobody's saying that Gabriel hasn't balled, but to now say that
day-
he's
Gabriel was
first
bold
team,
for sure.
don't say that he's first team just based on the other
Yeah,
Bro.
candidates.
I think you're
I
not
think-
taking the fact first team.
First
Nah.
team, like
Bro,
2 center
okay, but
backs.
like, guy,
there's
which
no way
other
Gabriel
center
is
backs
there.
are there, bro?
Okay, I'll
You
agree on
you can't tell me
the
City
only way I'll
centre back.
agree on no Arsenal centre back in the first team is if
Right.
both second team centre backs are Arsenal. Like no discussion.
Bro, wait, chill. But guy, you have to give me like, guy, who are the centre backs you want to bring?
Wait.
into the
Have we
conversation?
decided that Lissandro is there for
Lisandro
sure?
is there.
Because
Yeah,
we-
guy,
Lisandro-
Lisandro is there for
Now
sure.
we have
Lisandro
Yes,
is there for
Lisandro
sure.
is there.
Botman, Silva, and the 2 Arsenal centre backs. I'd say that's
Guy.
who we're deciding between. Varane, you
I'm
can
not.
get
I'm not. If I'm being very, very, very honest, if you want to be very, very like strict and like very like no favoritism, like
Mhm.
we should go for Botman, bro.
Yeah,
Oh
like,
my god!
nah, you have to be real. Newcastle.
Like,
are-
I won't even lie to you,
Makes
bro.
sense. It makes
I'm
sense.
not even going to lie to you,
Wait,
bro.
OJ, do you
If
know how
I'm-
many goals? Wait. OJ, do you know how many goals Newcastle have considered this season? They've considered 11.
11, bro.
goals.
They literally have as many
11.
clean sheets as goals conceded. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
The next team after them that have considered the least goals is Arsenal with 17.
Like, guy, now, bro.
Six
Botman.
goals.
Like,
No,
I won't lie to you. I think it may have to be one.
it might have to be Botman. I won't
Yeah, it
lie.
has to be.
No,
Botman.
it makes
I won't
sense
lie to
because
you.
if you're getting that many clean sheets, there's no way that
One
have
of
to
your
be
centre
Botman.
yeah,
backs.
centre backs, yeah, they have to be.
Yeah.
One of your centre backs have to be there.
I can live with that.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Botman,
Yeah.
I think Botman has been better than. I'm not going to pretend I watch Newcastle week in, week out, but I think Botman has been the better of the two.
Yeah.
When
I agree.
let's go Botman. Left back. Let's see. I'll leave this one to you.
Bro, look, like it's not even a debate.
Yeah, I can't lie.
It's not a debate. This season is not a debate.
It's Luke
Yeah,
Shaw.
guys, no debate. It looks so.
This
Like that-
season,
Because the
this
fact that he's played centre back as well and balled there, like
yeah, exactly. Like
Nah, guys, look so, man. Guy, that one there's no competition.
He's having-
right now, man.
For me, what I always say is I don't know about you guys, but he's having the season I thought he would have when Ten Hag came in, basically. That's basically what it is. He like the talent there is undeniable. But
Like-
sometimes
But
sometimes
the thing
those
is,
things
you
happen.
know when Ten Hag came, they said him and Maguire were going to be out, and now like he's like balled so well. It's just crazy.
You know, that's what sometimes coaches do that shit. Like sometimes coaches will kind of put you on
Yeah,
that
like
script.
mind
That's-
games, man.
That's what they
Mhm.
think that you need to push them. You know,
Mm,
Luke Shaw is
yes.
always like he always does well at a point in the season, and then he'll just something will happen, and then he'll just be like, "Oh, I can't find what I had." So Ten Hag is trying to maybe put some semantics in there, like you know what I mean.
I feel.
Right,
DM.
have we agreed?
Enzo Fernandez now.
What formation?
Like, boo, now you there? How many
Yeah.
games?
nah, see, we
90 minutes.
just
Formation. Hello,
three
formation.
midfielders.
Are we
That's
doing
three.
3-3?
Yeah.
Are we not doing a DM or not? Like, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
we'll do a DM, but like a DM with maybe two.
A DM and 2 midfielders.
Okay, well, my DM personally, is
Cam can
Casemiro.
go CM, so that's
Casemiro.
Bro, that's my
Nah.
DM. Personally. That's my DM person, bro. Should I tell you? Like, I understand
Yeah,
why you
man, I
wouldn't
can't like
him. I
Casemiro
understand
for
the
me
chill.
too, man.
I
Nah,
understand
party.
I understand why you wouldn't like him, and I understand Partey is there, but like, bro, like the fucking effect, the effect that this guy has like had on Manchester United since he's come in is
The
like,
funny thing is, I'll say party, but I'll tell you my reason. Casemiro started slow, if you guys don't remember.
Yeah,
Yeah, he did.
and he was coming off the bench at the start as well.
When he was coming off the bench, he was losing the ball. He wasn't. It took a bit, like maybe like 4-5 games to adapt before we said yes.
And
that's true.
When you
beat us at Old Trafford, Casemiro didn't play that game.
he
I
came
remember
on. He came
Yeah,
on.
and that was game week 6.
Yeah. So I don't think I'll give him signing of like when we get to that. That's who my signing of the season is.
I don't think there's someone you're
Nah,
forgetting.
guy, there's
Wait,
somebody
hold on,
else
chill.
over him.
Firstly,
But no, I'll
think-
tell you my reason when we get there. But I'll give Partey because like
You know, yeah.
consistent this whole
I
he hasn't
can-
got injured. Like
Exactly. I literally
I
thought
can- I
Partey
know,
was
I
going
can
to
give
come
you- I can-
after
I
World
can
Cup
give
and
you-
be injured.
I can give you Partey because Partey has been a beast this season. And
yeah, but I get why you see
again-
Casemiro like
again
I
over
can
like
give you Partey, but guy, I will still take Casemiro over him, man.
no,
what
I
do
think
you think about-
the thing is
do you know what? Like, okay,
go on,
I
go on,
think, Victor,
FJ,
like,
I think the thing is
if you add context to it, I think Usi's right because you have to look
Yeah.
at also like how long they've been in this doing this for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Although Casemiro, as you said, he made some mistakes. It's just that over like the recent weeks, once he's found his own at Man United, yeah, he's been the best DM in the
Yeah,
league.
he was even balling before World Cup now.
yeah.
Yeah.
He was started balling before World Cup now.
Mentally as well, like the Chelsea game, the winner, you can see how much it means to him. Mostly those things don't translate to how well he's played, but you can see he's made a huge impact on the
I
team.
can't lie, should we even be calling Partey's name on this podcast?
We know there are certain other factors
think about that
that
one too.
we're not the ones that-
Casemiro, man. No, I'm not picking Partey. Casemiro.
I don't want to.
Victor, I think you're just picking who the better player is.
Yeah,
No,
that's
Yeah, no, I
why.
understand.
Not
I understand the
not the
context
first half
now.
of the season.
To
Yeah, I'm
Asa's
telling
point,
you, guy, this Yans may change. Come end of the season, you may say Casemiro. Bro.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
yeah.
Come
Obviously,
end of the season, you may say-
obviously.
Probably.
I'll say
Well-
I think Partey doesn't get enough flowers for the job he does. This guy plays 6 on his own. Like if
Yeah,
you watch
as well,
Arsenal
man.
today, we have 3 at the back: Zinchenko and Partey in midfield. Xhaka sometimes is higher than Nketiah. Xhaka is there with Martinelli up there. It's literally
Yeah.
Partey holding it down. He progresses the ball basically on his own. Then Odegaard is his nearest man, but the role Partey does, like I don't think Casemiro is a better player, but Casemiro could not do the role that Partey does. for us.
I think the role that Partey
dude,
does.
No, I don't
No.
agree with that.
I don't agree with that.
I think. Do you know? I don't
That's
agree with it, but I get what you're saying as to like the role that Partey does is like so ridiculous that some people kind of overlook it. Like
Yeah.
some people don't really see in the game like how much he's actually doing.
Mm.
Well, I wouldn't say Casemiro couldn't do it. I just feel like Casemiro is doing something completely different.
Casemiro's passing is great as well. I don't know he doesn't progress the ball. Maybe it's because of the role, but I've not seen him progress the ball the way that Partey takes the ball. Partey is rarely rattled. He's very composed in possession. Today, his stinkers stink badly.
Yeah, like today he was very poor.
Yeah.
Like, they bullied him now. This is what they put on him.
I mean,
Yeah.
the thing about Casemiro is
Whenever he like I saw one too, whenever he meets midfielders
Based on
His
power.
match, bro.
that match his strength. He
Yes,
always
guy.
struggle.
Bro, guys, see what they put on him, bro.
But I can't like Casemiro.
That's
That
true.
guy wins the ball back and attacks straight from
Straight,
there.
like,
Outside his own
there's-
pass or
I can think of,
crazy
like,
pass.
Transition.
The way
I
he
can think
starts
of 2
attacking
occasions where he
Yeah.
won the ball like edge of United box, and I think it was a Fred goal. He won the ball high and you scored straight from it. So
He
like,
did
against
something. He did
Everton
something
as
like
well.
that
He did
against
the same thing.
Everton. He did something
Yeah.
like that.
That guy
was-
is a beast, bro. That
Bro,
guy
the
is
thing
a
about
beast.
him is like he literally is like he's a destroyer who can just pass. Like he's a
Yeah.
destroyer who can then
Yeah.
you don't win 5 Champions League.
Yeah,
playing
that Brazilian
pass
P,
the
you know.
ball.
yeah. Because
That was
bro,
amazing.
he's actually like when you look, bro, if you look at him like when you look at him in the DM position, bro, that and people don't talk about it, but this guy has size as well. Like he has like
yeah,
actually has
exactly.
size. Like you can't
That guy is a wicked guy. He's always kicking guys.
bro, he's ready,
That
like
guy
he's
is
someone
doing
that's ready to
tactical
battle.
plays, guy. Tactical fouls and shit.
Exactly. Like he's ready to battle. Like that's what he is like.
Yeah.
And he's just techie. Like
I
I
can't
think
lie.
Really, he's the best DM in the world. It's,
who?
I want to say,
Casemiro.
yeah, I want to say he's the best DM in the world.
He is the
but
best DM in the
Rodri, oh, I
No,
don't know.
like well, do you know what it is? Do you know what it
I
is?
don't like Rodri as a
I'll put it
person
like
because he does, but as a baller,
I would put it like this. I feel like Rodri is great, don't get me wrong, but like it's because Casemiro has been doing it for so long. Like it's so hard to like kick him off that like that firm when you've been doing it for so long and just doing like the same job you normally do and nothing is phasing you. Of course, he had some bad moments, but like in the grand scheme of things, he's been there since 2014, 13 or something like that.
Yes.
Was he starting that first chance?
15 that chance final against Atletico Madrid, he scored.
2014, did he start?
Or was it the next champions final he scored? One crazy.
I think that was the Juventus
Bro,
one.
him.
Yes, the Juventus one he
He
scored. So
was,
he's doing it
bro,
pretty
he
much.
was even their best player.
I can't remember when did
Best
he. I feel
player,
like
guy.
he didn't start in that 2014 champs.
I think it's 2015. 2015, I think it was. I think Xabi Alonso was still around in 2014.
Yeah, Xabi Alonso won champs. Then they did the swap deal for Toni Kroos.
Yeah.
Guy,
So I think
I've known
2015.
Casemiro, guy. I've known Casemiro has been immense, but guy, when I saw it like live in the flesh, bro, it was Champions League final, bro. Like,
Yeah.
bro, Madrid did not like attack like that per se, but bro, this nigga was fucking up our phases of play, bro.
No, but that's the thing.
Fucking
Like
up our
when you have
transitions, like,
someone
I was like, what the hell, man? Like, bro, he was fucking up everything, bro.
That's deep, kind
He's a fuck
Yes,
guy.
yeah, his jersey's
He's
in
a
the
fuck
rough.
guy.
There's certain guys that are all timers, and he's an all timer.
Yeah, I know.
There's no debate about it. So let's say Shaw left back, Partey DM, but Casemiro's
I even knew you want to say Casemiro. Even you want to say Casemiro.
I would say that Casemiro
Nah,
will be.
but do you know how crazy this is, though? We have gotten to this point and we haven't called a City player. City players usually
no,
dominate
relax,
this
we're getting there, bro.
year
Don't
on
worry.
year.
Yeah, Kala, they dominate this PL
Right.
one.
We know who's gonna be there. Like it's
That's
it's all good.
what's
Like,
Game
Thank
as
you.
with
That bot.
2 CMs. I
Yeah.
just want to say an honorable mention, Bruno Fernandes. I think he's
Okay.
going to be
Yeah,
second.
yeah,
team.
I
honorable
already
guy.
have my to mind. I
Guy,
have
me,
two.
my guy, my OG guy, my favorite Arsenal baller, Odegaard has to be
Odegaard.
there, bro.
Bro, Odegaard.
Odegaard has to
Do you
be
know? Do you know? Let me tell you something. Like
Odegaard
some
has
of
to
the
be
things
there,
I've
man.
seen Odegaard do this season.
Oh,
Like
bro.
you have to be like one of those ones. You
Like,
go and watch.
guy,
Like you go
like-
and watch that shit. Like,
that's the
He's-
guy. Like, bro, he's a very top player, man. I like him a lot, bro.
I like.
Like,
so
he
I
can
like.
just.
bro,
He's a very
I like-
direct, magical guy, bro. Like, just see
I
him
like the way
just doing
his,
his thing, bro.
I like
he's a
this.
fresh
I like
guy.
his Arsenal so much. Like when you guys got him, the first season you got him on loan, didn't you? You got him on loan,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
now
Go on,
back,
man.
and you guys got like such a good fee for him. Like you guys actually got a very, very good fee for him. And look what he's doing now. Like you know what I mean?
Guy,
He's
nah,
just
bro. That guy's a baller, man.
2 years old
We
and
were
he's your captain.
debating between Arsenal fans were debating between Odegaard and Maddison. And Odegaard's loan, other than the West Ham game and a couple other games, it wasn't amazing. When he came back, I was like, okay, cool. But I wasn't like, yes, we've got Odegaard back. At the time, I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking maybe we should have taken Maddison because Maddison is. We know what Maddison is on. Maddison is cold.
Yeah,
He can't conduct play the way Odegaard does, but he will get you goals. He will get you.
Yeah.
But Odegaard is conducting play and getting
And
the
getting goals, bro.
I
Like,
like
guy,
how
just
the
crazy,
guy
bro.
has
Also,
added
like,
genius to
if
the
you-
game.
Guy, bro,
If you look
he's
at
crazy,
it, if you
man.
look at it, the way Odegaard is, I think, a lot better for your team because Odegaard is like a director, like he's a general, like you know what I mean. Like you put him in the middle of it and he literally conducts plays. He knows he's the type of person that sees a couple of phases back what's gonna happen, and he just
Yeah.
uses that to play to the game. Like he's ahead of everyone else, and you can so see that on the field.
Yeah.
The
So
other
Odegaard-
Other CM is KDB.
It has to. No. Like, do you know? Like, I'm sorry. Do you know how much I love this guy? Like it's actually insane, bro. Like
Even with the season that like he hasn't balled, he's
Yeah,
still
like,
he still
you know,
has the
it's
most
funny, guy,
assists
because
in Prem.
It's like
it's
KDB
crazy.
OC is on close is stuck between KDB and Bruno because I looked at KDB's football ref and everything is green until you get to pass completion and he's in the lowest 9% in Europe for midfielders. But
yeah.
because he creates so many chances, he's trying stuff that nobody else can.
Well, and
KDB
you know, he
in
said,
that right half
I don't know if
space.
you that
Unmatched.
whole pass completion thing. Like they asked him about it actually in an interview, and the guy was like, I don't really think too much of it. Like he said he doesn't because like he knows the guy's trying some outrageous passes.
Yeah.
And that's his job. You know, okay, for example, if someone else in City was doing that, then yeah, okay, there's an issue. But we know that like he's done it too many times for us to actually like be like, oh,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's anytime he tries, most times he's successful, man.
like,
So like,
oh,
Just has
can't
to-
really-
I've
you
said
can't
this
really diss
before.
it,
I'll say
man.
it again. Like in my opinion, like it's always been like this. This guy is the best like transition player in world football. Like when you give him that ball to drive into
On
the
the half turn,
There's
like
no one
people
I
running
trust
in front
more.
of him.
No one I trust more on the counter than KDB.
Bro,
It's
I-
so ready.
yeah.
I think it was against Liverpool where Sterling or Mahrez had a chance last minute. You broke and KDB like
oh my god, I remember that. Oh my days.
And
Bro.
I thought game KDB just takes the ball, drives, perfect pass. Like it's
waiting
perfect.
is
Anytime
everything.
Liverpool plays City, bro, I'm always on
And,
like,
like-
bro, that nigga, they need to be on his ass, bro. That
Yeah.
guy is a
That
guy-
problem, bro.
At some
This
point, though, they
problem.
said he wasn't a big game player, but I think he
He's still
does.
semi-fighting the allegations,
He
but
does okay in the big
Like,
game.
bro,
I don't
yeah.
think he's anything magical, but like when there are 3 players on you, like there's
there's
not
only
much
so
you
much.
can
It's
actually
like
do.
today,
Yeah, exactly, man.
Saka and Martinelli. Everton had 2 players on them at all
Bro,
times.
see, guy, that will be happening more often, by the way.
That's
Welcome, welcome, bro. It's not stopping now, you
That's-
know. This is
we
just
will
the
see.
beginning. Bro, I pity
He
you.
gets
It's
here
going
as
to be
a
happening more often,
debauchee.
bro.
He gets
You
here.
see all these guys that are fighting relegation, they'll be put four. I'm telling you, bro, prepare, Sha. Guy, this is just the beginning of that
Like
shit, guy.
today, there was nothing
It's
for
just the
Martinelli or
beginning,
Saka.
Kyle.
Nah, Martinelli, I
It's just
think
the
Martinelli
beginning,
needs to
bro.
be benched for maybe one game.
Guy,
Like-
a couple games, bro. He hasn't been.
Don't
He
get
hasn't
to
been
that
the same.
one, Sha.
Guy,
I
I can't
think
trust that now.
Part of the reason is because Jesus isn't there, and they linked up him, Shaka, and Jesus.
Jesus.
Well,
I
they
feel like they
linked
linked
up.
up. Yeah, they linked up quite crazily.
But
Yeah, but
yeah,
I don't.
like-
I'm not saying. Mostly, he at a point he was the best left winger, or he was having the best season. Prem. We obviously know who's going to be on the left wing. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, I hope he finds his form soon, 'cause this is not the time to be underperformed. But yeah, KDB.
what I was gonna say about KDB very quickly is like I don't think guys like appreciate like how much KDB had to do to become the player he is, because like when we first bought him at City, remember he was playing on the right wing. Like he was playing on the right wing, he was still a skinny, like fast guy. The guy changed his body completely, bro. Like the guy got like to play in that camp position, that CM position where you can actually transition like that. The guy had to actually get stocky. Like now he's playing in that CM position. When guys come around him, like they find it hard like to push him off, which ultimately gives him more time to make that like final pass to be like perfect. And people don't like, actually take that into appreciation.
I think him and Ozil is the best comparison to like adapt. They were both very similar, 20 assists a season guys. One of them adapted to modern football and converted into a CM advanced, if not advanced state, whatever you want to call it. Ozil did not adapt. Ozil's a Ferrari. He's a luxury player. You can't build. You have to build your team around Ozil.
Yeah.
You can't plug him in somewhere. Whereas KDB,
Wow.
plug him in and like.
Yeah.
You've seen it for Belgium. He cooked obviously this World Cup. I don't want to talk about the whole. I was disappointed in when he basically said before the World Cup that they didn't have a chance. Because what kind of mentality is that going into a World Cup? But
Do you know what I think it is? Like, if I'm being real, I think he's been chilling with Pep too much. You know, that's such a Pep statement. We have no chance.
That's actually such a Pep statement.
I think the guy thought he was doing something, and like it just
Just
either that or
advice.
there was something going on in the camp. Because I know
Camp.
like one thing about Belgium is like they've never gone along in that team.
Yeah, they've always beefed it.
yeah, I was hearing of issues. I thought it always looks calm. Like Lukaku's always doing team leader, captain. Like it always looks fine. But I guess we don't know what happens behind closed doors.
Yeah.
It's
Fuck
front
Lukaku,
three,
man.
front three.
Fuck Lukaku.
I think
We can start with that left wing.
We have Pope, Trippier, Lissandro, Botman, Shaw, Partey, Odegaard, KDB. I think that's fair.
Left wing.
left
Yeah.
wing.
Left wing is Rashford. Like
Guys,
let's
chill now. Chill.
Let's think.
Let's think. Guys should
Let's
chill.
think.
Let's think.
Let's say we're only
Bro,
taking
there's
post World
nothing.
Cup. Post
No
World Cup.
brainer.
If
No brainer.
No,
if you don't want
let's
to put guy,
not
if you
just
don't want to put if you don't want to put Rashford there, just say if you have an agenda against
if you're a hater,
You don't want to put somebody that's already won 2 player of the month.
yeah, people forget Rashford won player of the
He
month.
won
before.
player of the month in September, and he just won this last one.
He
You know,
cooked
No,
us.
guy, I'm just trolling now. He has to be there.
all the guys that said he wasn't balling before World Cup. So why did you get that player of the month?
How many goals did
He scored against Liverpool now.
he scored a brace against Arsenal too. So I've seen
Yeah, exactly. He scored a brace against Arsenal. Bro,
Rashford
let's
and
chill.
Shaw are shaky.
Yeah, Russia, big time player.
When it comes
Yeah.
to big game players, like you can't name many.
Rashford,
Bro, Mo Salah, bro. Mo
Rashford
Salah
is
the
the big
biggest.
game bully.
Mo Salah is the biggest game time player
Guy,
we
guy,
know
relax.
in the last 5 years.
Mo Salah is what?
It is
Okay.
fact, bro.
Last
Check
5
his
years,
stats against every top 16, bro. Mo Salah is the biggest game time player, bro, we've had in the last 5 years, bro. This is not even a
I want to say
agenda play.
something.
Check it
Wait,
out,
I
bro.
think Rashford has almost as many goals this season against big teams as Salah has goals this year. But last 5 years, I can agree with you.
Oh, what about last season? What happened?
This team of the year so far. This team of the year so
Oh.
far.
Nah.
Like, bro, chill on the agenda, bro. Chill there. What happened last season?
Like,
What was he doing?
Bro, I've
4
given
5 goals.
I wanted Salah to win Ballon d'Or last year. I was on his hype
I
train.
can't, man. I wanted him.
AFCON, he
I
went
can't. I
and-
wanted Loki. I wanted Mane to win it, man.
The thing is, if you combine their seasons, they had a chance. But Salah was cooking in Prem. Mane wasn't cooking in Prem.
Yeah, guys.
AFCON,
Guys forget that
Mane
Mane only started cooking in 2022.
yeah.
Mane had like 7 goals. All comes for Liverpool in 2021, bro. Prem,
I'd say-
champs, everything.
I'd say, yeah, for sure. But
bro. Guys
First
forget that
is
he was never
Rashford.
cooking.
Rashford
It was between
Yes.
Martinelli and Trossard at a point, but Rashford has
Rashford
Rashford
has-
has actually taken
Nah,
it.
he has
You know
to be
what,
Rashford, he has to be Rashford.
Do you
Foden
know?
has. Does Foden play left
No,
or
no,
right?
no, it's okay. No, he needs to. Foden needs some. He needs to
The
go
guy
back.
said he's okay.
The thing about Foden is Foden has been a purple patch player this year.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah,
take
so
like
no, do you know what it is?
best form,
Guys, something is wrong. That's all I can say. Because, well, obviously, like when he came back, he got sidelined for his foot injury, which is like a recurring foot injury that he had from last season. Like he hasn't been, he's been injured for about 2-3 weeks now, and he's coming back against Spurs. And I hope like because at the beginning of the season, yeah, he was doing his thing, and like even if he, I think this whole left wing thing for him is good, but I think we should get someone else. Like in terms, I think it's now time for Foden to actually move into the middle behind Haaland, in my opinion.
You were saying like Karen. I was gonna say
Yeah, bro. You need a dynamic winger, bro. You need a profile player like Mitsoma, not Mitsoma, but like guys that will
I get what
take
you
your
mean.
players or
Yeah.
like a dynamic
Yeah.
Bro,
guy. Like,
I've already, bro,
No,
I've
it's not
said
just
it.
about
Rafael
passing.
could be for them.
I've
but-
said it.
Yeah,
I've
it's
said
not
we
just
need
about
bro,
passing,
we
bro.
need
Just
Leao,
take
bro.
on.
We need.
I don't want
In my
to see
opinion-
Pep put his hands on Rafael Leao. I don't.
Nah,
want
we
to see-
need that boy, bro. We
God,
need him
Come on.
because
Yeah,
Leao
City
gives
will
me.
drop
Do
the
you remember
class,
when we had? Do you remember when we had Sane and Sterling on our wings? And
Sterling
he
on
was
the
just
wing.
so
Oh my
direct.
god.
Yeah.
2017,
Like,
2018. I'll never
That's
forget.
Sane.
That.
I think it was.
Yeah, you punished my club now. You punished us.
I can't lie. Stanley scored some
Yeah, they
bangers
punished us
against
too.
Liverpool.
Yeah,
I remember
I will
that
never
finish from
forget that
outside
team, bro.
box.
Yeah, there is
Jesus
no way I
Christ.
can never forget about that team, bro.
Bro,
That goal was
That's
crazy.
Sane and
that's what we
See,
bro in Man
see,
City.
see,
Man
see,
City, that's the thing.
Bro.
But the what I think is with Man City and where we got it wrong is we cannot have a wing in our team that is not like direct. And by direct, I don't mean like I mean like your ability, your physicality. You need to be fast. We need one fast
Yeah.
winger that doesn't care about taking guys on. When you link up play,
Yeah.
someone to run, make that like straight run. Because Grealish is good at soaking up pressure and alleviating space for guys like Haaland and KDB to do that thing. But sometimes between the match, you need someone that actually just
Yeah,
makes
but
that.
he's also not really quick enough as well.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he's
That's why I say
exactly.
in terms of physicality, like you need that pace, and like
Yeah.
we can't expect him to do it because he's just not that fast. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he can. He's
go to
the
right
That's-
wing now.
It's worth. I like that you brought Grealish because he's been better of late. Like
No,
the
no,
league
Yeah,
is-
so
not
Facts,
just better, bro. I think
I was
guys
gonna have a
guys are
conversation
guys
with
are still
FG.
talking about him because guys are starting to get scared. That's what I think. This guy has four assists and 1 goal in the last 5 games. Like he's
Yeah,
now
like,
starting to,
he's been more direct, so I like it.
he's
Yeah,
been
Yeah,
more
he's
than
he's
direct.
definitely like trying to
As
adapt
well.
his game a bit more.
Because
Yeah,
him and
yeah.
Sancho, I think they had the same issue. Like they were just trying to fit into new teams. They were timid. They weren't
Exactly.
taking
Yeah,
men on.
exactly.
Also,
Because
like,
guy, like it is hard to like come in and just like bring your own football to like a
Identity,
team that is
yeah.
already balling and
Already,
like try and just
already balling and
force
have
it
their
there,
own,
like,
Yeah,
have their own
guys.
system.
exactly. The
difficult,
guy had
man.
to
It's
chill and like
difficult.
adapt his play a bit.
I think for him, for Grealish, I think Man City doing badly like this last month kind of helped him in a way because the pressure is not on him solely. Like it's normally Man City
Yeah.
doing well. Okay, now let's look at Grealish and see what impact.
They're
Yeah.
100 million
But now
player.
Yeah, now it's like what is going on in Man City? He's not the sole purpose. Like forget about Grealish. Start thinking about what the fuck happened with Cancelo, Bernardo.
Yeah.
This one that's he's always doing babe in the.
Bernardo needs to leave that club, man.
Like,
Guy doesn't
Yeah,
care
that
about
is-
that club.
His
Bernardo
level
is
has
such a
dropped,
crazy
man.
guy, but he doesn't want to be that. He's so cold, but he doesn't want to be that. I was looking at the
No,
He
he
numbers.
doesn't
hasn't even been that good this season.
Bro, he doesn't want to
Nah,
be there.
bro. His levels has dropped,
He hasn't
bro.
been that good this
Levels
season.
has
His
dropped.
levels have dropped tremendously.
I
Last
just
year,
think
Bernardo
he's
was
not getting
something
much
else.
output.
Nah,
What
the
do you say?
levels have dropped. Like
Even
he just
defensively,
hasn't
bro.
balled the way he.
Even
the
defense.
way
Are you
he
clocking that this guy was also very deep defensively at some point?
Exactly.
You know,
That guy.
No, do you know what it is, bro? Like it's because of that position he plays. Normally, like when we're talking about normal Bernardo, the he plays that position so well because he has an engine. That's what he is. He's an
Yes,
engine.
bro. He's
Like,
up and down the pitch. Like,
he's an engine.
Yeah.
And
doing
you know that
everything.
guy, you can't really take the ball off him.
yes, he's
that.
press
Yeah,
resistance
exactly. That guy's
too, bro.
press resistance as
Yeah,
hell.
bro.
He's the one that
I just remember when he
it'll
toned
be-
all those Liverpool players. He
Exactly.
turned them around. He's
It's like
stupid.
what he does so well.
It's funny you say that because Bernardo has the most touches in opposition penalty area in Europe in the top 5 leagues per game.
Really?
Like, yeah, because the tricky dribbling, the tight feet. KDB is up there as well. Just 'cause
Yeah,
of-
but guy, my own points, guy. Look at what he. Let's check his defensive stats, guy. They used to be.
they haven't been.
there.
Let me look at his football.
Yeah, right now I'm sure it has dropped.
They haven't been
but
as
guy,
cold.
that was something that he was really good at that people used to underrate. Like guy, his defensive
Yeah,
work was
exactly.
crazy, bro.
Exactly.
And
Like
what I
seeing
used to
him
like
defend.
is because Rodri anyways like drops deep. Like he nearly drops between defenders most time. But if you look at when Edison gets the ball, the first two people that they use, if it's not the centre backs, will obviously be Rodri. But Bernardo will be there. Like he will be there pretty much from like where Edison is to bring that ball up. Because that's what he does. Like he will bring it up, give it out or whatever. Like it's so
Yeah,
underrated.
guy.
People like Bernardo, KDB, and Rodri, which means that like at any given time, like the play can actually flow through any of them.
I swear down.
But yeah, okay, so that was
Let's move
what that
on.
was.
Let's move on.
that was wing. Let's go right wing.
Right wing.
Right wing is Saka.
Bukayo.
God's child.
I didn't want to say anything, but thank you.
One is
Bukayo.
Saka. Saka.
Let's
Do you
go
know?
God's child.
Do you know like when he scored that goal against Man United? I didn't even know what to say because it was just such a I'm him moment. Like he literally
Literally.
squared
Like that
up
was
that
a
defender.
stupid
Like,
I'm him moment,
he was like,
bro.
we need a goal, and I'm going to get you that goal. Like that was what it was, and I like it was
The
ridiculous.
guy kills me. The guy kills me. What he does that is so funny. When they now showed him the goal, it was now forming as if. Yeah, now forming French guy. Guy was killing me.
I can't like
Guy.
he hit Rashford celebration. No.
Guy,
No, that was hard.
He
Yeah,
hit
yeah.
Rashford. celebration.
Especially
give it
in
to
this
him, bro.
generation where everyone is body. You don't see things like
Exactly.
You know,
Guy,
actually,
you
can I
don't
just
know.
say? Can I
Bro,
just say
he
like
showed him, he showed
in
him. I
terms
can't
of
lie,
those
that was so hard.
Rashford, Sancho in those games, the catalogue of goals that they unfolded at those two games, in Manchester United versus Arsenal, ridiculous.
Saka, you mean?
Yeah, sorry, Saka, Rashford and Saka. Yeah,
Saka, yeah, bro.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
That
Like that
Rashford
Rashford goal,
goal was
the way he
crazy.
spun Partey like a Beyblade. Took ball
bro, that's
and,
a pro club goal.
That shot,
though. That's
that
a
shot is a
pro club
crazy
goal.
goal.
Guy, that was like, bro, bro, that shot, yeah, that was a
Like,
heavy one.
I don't know who
in a
sees
game
that.
like that.
Any
Yeah,
keeper
yeah,
thinks
yeah,
he is
alright.
going to try and finesse that. For him to blast that bottom
Yeah,
corner near
near
post.
post.
Near
Crazy.
post,
Wow.
bro.
No, that was bro,
Like
that was deep
what?
because, and it's
It
like
was a
it's like a
crazy-
situation
it was a
like
crazy
I remember
finish.
watching it when he first got the ball. Cool,
That guy
whatever.
got power.
It's when
bro.
he
power.
spun Partey. I
Yeah,
said,
the guy has power in his leg.
Yeah, that's power.
because
that
and
is,
you know
yeah.
like it was so quick. It was just like bypass this guy. Let me bypass him. Like this guy's not even an issue to me. Fine, just out of the way.
I just
And I was
passed
lining
around.
up, I was thinking he can do it. We know he can do it, but will he actually like? I just saw that shit.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, like that's
That
that's
was like I was literally like first. Like I was like, wow.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like Rashford, there's
Phenomenal.
there's only like 5 guys I think you can call big game bullies. Like when it comes to big games, you're almost expecting something. Saka is entering that territory because this season he scored.
Yeah,
he
no,
got-
name them. I want to hear them. Name them.
Salah is obviously a big game bully. This season he has
Yeah,
been.
Saka
me not-
Salah is a big
Yeah, no, it's cool, but I
Yeah.
just wanted to hear that.
Rashford is a big game bully. He's done it so many times against big teams. Like it's not even fun.
Facts.
Saka, he created the own goal against Tottenham. He got the assist against Chelsea. Against Liverpool, he scored the pen to win the game. Against United, he scored that goal. Like Saka is a big game bully at this point.
Yeah, right now he is for sure.
Where have these two disappeared to?
Who knows?
Anyways,
But yeah, so I mean, we know
Final
it's gonna be
sports.
Striker.
Final sports. The guy might touch 40.
I wanted
Oh.
someone to be out there and just say Kane.
He might
but-
touch 40.
oh,
Yeah,
no.
I can't like Kane having a season, but almost Haaland,
Exactly,
I'm sorry,
bro. But that's the thing,
Haaland,
man.
I'm
Like
sorry,
nobody
man.
is
Haaland.
even talking about Kane because of how good Haaland has been. Haaland might touch
Bro, it's
40
just-
goals in Premier alone.
Might. He's on 25 at halfway. It would be
Bro.
disappointing if he didn't.
Haaland.
Like,
Haaland,
You can touch
that boy,
foot.
bro, it's
that boy
it's
is not normal.
Haaland doing what no one has ever done in Prem.
Bro,
Yeah.
they called Bundesliga Farmers League. We are the farmers. As far as I'm
I'm
concerned.
saying,
That's the thing, bro.
Yeah,
as I
we-
said,
He didn't
in
lose- he didn't
Bundesliga,
lose- he didn't lose our
Haaland
Bundesliga.
scored,
Yeah,
Haaland scored
like,
2 hat-tricks in Bundesliga, and he scored 4 in the Prem right now.
bro, he scored
Nah,
hat trick back to back.
Let's put context now. Let's put context.
No, we can put context, but at the same time, bro, do you know what? Like when City clearly, like, let's be honest, City bought this guy for one reason, and it's just like you bought him for one reason, and he's just doing it to like.
Kind of like the price that City even got this guy is
Darwin
crazy.
Nunes costs more than Haaland. I'll
The
just
price
say.
that
Guys,
City got
chill
this
now.
guy.
Like,
is
guys,
crazy.
release close peas now.
Damn.
Guys, release close peas now.
They didn't like.
released-
They got Haaland in today's market.
But
Ridiculous.
on a release clause now. Guys,
Yeah,
let's not
facts,
do
but-
that now. It's a
It
release
is.
clause
It
fee now.
It is crazy,
it's a release
Sha, but
clause
like
fee
It's
now.
a release clause, but anybody
It's just what it is.
Yeah,
It's
but
crazy.
are you
Crazy.
clocking that City were not the only ones in for him too? Now he picked City's project. Now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, everyone would. He
Yeah.
said he was going to pick a team like specifically for.
Yeah,
projects.
exactly.
He
Now
did. I mean, as a striker, where else? He literally, I think Nunes averages. Last time I checked, Nunes averages 6 shots a game.
yeah, chill on my bro now. Chill on my bro. Like, don't bring my
Don't
bro
worry,
into
there's
this. Now.
categories where we'll mention Nunes. Don't worry.
Bro, boo there. Bro, let me just tell you something now. Luna's gonna be a world beater, bro. Years to come.
Give him 2 years,
Years
calm.
to,
But
no, not 2 years. Like,
which
give him
2
like-
years? Nunes
give him
might
next
leave
season.
within the next 2 years.
No.
MS Atletico.
We're not.
I'll see what's out.
nah,
Like,
Nunes
I'll
is not
remember
going
this.
anywhere.
Thank God this has been recorded. It's
Guys, you know what it is? I think I've said this before. I've said this. If you watch Nunes, you just know that this guy's going to be a problem. Like,
Yeah,
you
bro,
just
This is
know.
what, bro.
What
This
it
is
is.
what we used to say about Timo Werner. That
Yeah,
No,
when I
no,
totally
no,
different,
no,
bro.
No, bro,
Get it,
bro.
When I
the difference
totally
is-
different.
Kakala, this is what we used to say.
If you can't shoot, you can't
bro.
shoot. Forget it.
Nah, bro, it will happen. I'm so sure about this.
Yeah,
Like,
and I
it's
don't remember
gonna
saying this
happen.
about Werner. Werner is a
Oh
completely
my
different player.
god.
Yeah, Werner.
Yeah,
I don't
sure.
like. Yeah, granted, Nunes. I can't lie. Like when you watch him, sometimes he does some things that like.
Bro,
You'll
the-
be back.
bro.
Guy,
the thing is-
Werner
the
joined.
thing
Are you
is-
talking that Werner joined a good Chelsea team? Guy, Nunes
Oh
joined a great
my
Liverpool team.
god. What was
Sorry,
good
man.
about that team?
What's good about this one?
What? You guys just went to
Were
the
you
champs
nice?
final.
No, but no
No,
matter
no,
how
You went to the champs
I'm
final.
talking
the
post.
thing
now,
is, no
post.
matter how bad Liverpool are right now, Nunes still gets chances.
Bro,
That's-
that's literally what I wanted to
That's
see.
the bottom
He gets
line. Like,
back to back. And I'm
Guys,
not
chill
saying
now,
one
give him
big
time
chance.
now.
3
Guys,
big
okay,
chances.
just let
There's
him.
a time P.
Yeah,
Though.
let
There's a
him-
time P. Guy, I
think-
can give you an argument. Luis Suarez stunk in his first season in Liverpool.
Bro, Luis Suarez wasn't missing 3 big chances.
Oh,
against
bro, yes,
Aston
he was,
Villa
my
in
boy.
his first
Luis
season.
Suarez really stunk, bro. He really stunk, bro. Luis Suarez finished on 9 goals this season in Liverpool, bro, in his first season, bro. Let's
Bro,
be
but
very real.
it's not like he was getting chances.
Yeah, he was. He was.
Chances.
He was missing, oh. Guy, check it out. I'm not even capping here. Guy, he was missing.
we were
Yeah,
11,
sure.
so I cannot.
Boy, head you all. Like, I checked it.
Were
Nah,
they even
bro,
recording big
Now, guy,
chances?
for
back
I would
then?
like know, like, if I'm being real though, like for all those type of strikers, I feel like strikers that come from like, I don't even think this type of play will happen to Nunes, bro. Guy, I have been saying this play as good as Osimhen is, bro. Guy, Osimhen can have a similar season to what Nunes is having in his first year in Prem, bro. Like all these strikers that have played in like Italy, Portugal, like as good as they may look in those leagues, bro. Like we all know how difficult and how competitive it is in Prem. They won't be able to pace, abuse, or use whatever strength they were using in their other
Yeah, I
leagues, bro.
completely get that.
Yeah, if you actually-
I agree with that. I agree with that.
If you actually deep that,
Osimhen
bro.
is not going to miss the chances that Nunes is
No,
missing.
guy, I'm
Osimhen
not talking about like
Osimhen might
guy, but
struggle to adapt based
Osimhen may
on
not get
team.
the chances. That's my own pick.
Exactly.
He may not get the
I think
chances.
Nunes is getting
Okay.
the
I think that
chances that
Nunes
he's
advantage
getting.
is that he's young, but like the thing about different leagues, if you're a gunman, yeah, it's 1-0 Wolves. If you're a gunman, you're a gunman.
We're losing. Yeah, I can't like chill. Bro.
What
my
the
God.
hell?
I'm tired of this club. I'm tired of this.
Nah,
club,
Liverpool
bro.
is bad, though.
Yeah,
Liverpool
we're
is
bad.
bad.
Guy, the game started
Yeah,
6 minutes ago
Yeah, we-
Liverpool is bad.
Pair for
Yeah,
United. Pair for
Yeah, we-
United.
already.
No, we're paying for United.
Bro, let's Where are we now? Let's-
We
Okay,
finished
Alan-
first team of the season now.
Guy, please give me a second, guy. I need to go and watch
Wait,
that.
I need who's taking the pen because I triple captain Rashford.
I can't lie to
Oh, guys, is it actually a pen?
yeah, we do part 2 another day. Guys are not focusing again.
You want to call
Guys
it
are
here?
in different places. Osi is watching game. Victor is watching game. Cause
Oh, score correction. They cancelled Wolves' goal.
See, Victor's already muted himself.
Oh my god, thank you so much, Ato. Oh my god, he just gassed me up, man.
Wait,
bro, real shit.
I'm getting mixed messages. They just said Matip own goal now. I'm confused.
Oh my god, guy, bro, now let me check this.
Hold on, let me check. It says here.
is
Yeah,
it
Liverpool
pen?
are losing.
You give him pen.
Yeah, Joe Matip on goal.
Matip OG.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man
so
United VAR penalty.
should we do player of the year, blah blah blah, or
Are we finishing second and third team now? We have to obviously be quicker than we've just been.
Second and third, I can do it, but we'll be quick. To be fair, like
I say, who's been the second best keeper?
well, let's put Ramsdale.
Ramsdale.
Thing is, Ramsdale's first half of the season was kind of shaky. Of late, like the Tottenham game was one that it was incredible, but there were games where I was not too confident in him. Like I'm not mad at it, but I don't know. I'd still put Alisson up there because Alisson has had a lot more work to do, and he has done very well. Kepa, I think, needs to be mentioned. Kepa has been very good.
Kepa has been good. Yeah, Kepa has been good. I can't lie, but like he just didn't start the season. Like it's hard to put him there based on.
But the funny thing, although he didn't start the season, do you know what post expected shot XG is?
Yeah.
Kepa is second.
Yeah, for sure. Kepa has balled, but like
not per game, but like outright he's second. Per game he's first. Like he's been very, very good. I wouldn't have any issue putting Kepa second. Or I'd say Alisson second team, Kepa third, because Alisson has.
Alisson there, kind of.
I agree. Alisson not there, man.
I don't think Alisson there. Like I'll be real, I don't think Alisson there.
He's faced the most XG this season of any keeper. Liverpool have been leaking, but so what's the verdict?
I say Ramsdale.
Let's just go Ramsdale based on just like longer periods. I would like to put Kepa there, but Ramsdale's been playing for longer, so I'll go Ramsdale.
I'm giving Kepa third team shot because I think Kepa's been very, very good.
And then okay, centre backs then.
Now we haven't done right back.
Oh,
I want to say Ben White. This Ramsdale one, I'm not fighting for. Ben White.
I don't have an issue with that.
Yeah.
Lucy, you're muted.
For someone that remember this is someone that you didn't buy him with the aim of playing right back, did you?
Yeah. Tomiyasu was injured at the start of the season.
Yeah. And I mean, quite simply, he's done so well that Tomiyasu has had to pen. Like Tomiyasu has had to wait. Like that says whatever it needs to say, really and truly.
All right, so White,
good.
CBs. We went Lissandra and Botman.
Yeah.
For this one,
Thiago Silva.
I'll be open to put Thiago Silva.
Thiago Silva.
I'll put one Arsenal. I'm not giving Arsenal the satisfaction of having two centre backs.
I can't do that. Like
I'm not doing that. Firstly,
okay, Thiago Silva and Gabriel.
Yeah,
anyone you want to pick.
That's just think Saliba's going into
the left back.
For me, Zinchenko probably.
I knew somebody would see Zinchenko.
Zina. Zina, that's my boy. Like, firstly, let's just stop and appreciate how good that guy actually is.
Yeah, he's cool.
It still pains my heart that we've just sold this stupid guy, Cancelo, someone that we could have just sold before and just kept Zinchenko on our team, and we've just messed up two left backs. Guy, I can't lie. Like when you hear stuff like that, it makes you sad, man.
It's crazy.
It's
Who's
so
been
crazy.
okay? Zinchenko. I'll take it. That's 4 Arsenal players in the
That was 4 Arsenal
five.
players.
DM
DM Rodri.
Casemiro.
What? I was looking for reactions, kind of like.
Bro,
Rodri is as good as Rodri is. He'll have to just pen for the third team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
That was cool.
midfield. I think Bruno.
Yeah,
personally.
Yeah, Bruno and
Bruno.
That's the thing. I don't even know who else goes in
Yeah.
there.
Madison has had a sneaky good season.
yeah. He
Martin
has.
has been injured for too long.
He's had a sneaky
he
lead.
He's
has
been injured for too long. You can't put him.
He has 11 GA in 14 games, which is very in a Leicester side that have been objectively terrible. That's
Yeah, but like, I don't think.
I get what you're saying.
I think second team is people that are on the door of first team, and I won't say it's on the door of first team. What about Bruno G?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
Bruno G. What do you think about Bruno G?
Grimarish, I'm happy to.
Bro, I love his tenacity, bro. Like, you know, again, it's one of those Brazilian guys. Like, they're just like they're tenacious, bro. They don't give you anything, bro. They're competitive. Like that guy has that. That's so important, I think.
I'd say two more people to mention. Granit Xhaka has been very good this season. He would have been in this team. I don't know. He's dropped off a little. He's probably the most replaceable of any Arsenal starter, but he has still been very good. But I'll give it
2-0. Why?
Oh my god!
No way they're beating you guys 2-0.
these guys are a disgrace.
Yeah. Craig Dawson.
All right,
That's-
Bruno G, Casemiro, Bruno, and Bruno. Who else? I wanted to mention some.
You know,
Andres Pereira. Andres
I was gonna
Pereira
say
is
this.
third in Prem in chances created. That's
I was gonna
very
say this, by
impressive.
the way. That's very impressive. For DM, he's not gonna get in. I don't think he will, but I just want to highlight this guy.
Madison just scored.
Palhinha's been having a very good season.
Paulinho has been very. I think he leads the league in
I was
tackles.
going to say him as well, but I was saving him for third team, kind of like for that
That's-
DM sports in that third team, because him and
Okay.
Rodri,
Yeah,
we can argue
We
that.
could put both of them, to be honest.
Yeah, first. Yes.
Palhinha
Alright.
deserves a start.
Front three. I'm just looking at this Liverpool score, man. Front three. Wait, did United get the no? No.
Front
Did United get
three.
what?
Osi,
What did you say, Ato?
did United get the pen?
Yeah. Bruno.
Yeah, Bruno scored.
I think Rashford won it though. I wasn't watching.
Front three, obviously, we know the striker is Kane. The
Yeah, the
winger-
striker is Kane. Almiron shout.
Almiron, and
I was waiting for that one. Almiron's right.
Almiron and
Yeah, but right wingers nowadays.
Whack.
Yeah, so I don't even know who.
The third team, we will struggle. Like, I don't know another name to really say. That
you can
because
see Martinelli.
that's left now.
No,
Yeah,
no.
but Almiron plays right, I saw.
Yeah, but we're saying for third team, when we get to third team right winger, we're gonna struggle.
Yeah, probably.
For left
winger,
Left, I'd say Martinelli. His start of the season was good enough
Martinelli.
because I think he has like 6-7 goals, a couple assists. Trossard is not far off him. I think they both have the same GA, to be honest, but based on top of the league tax, Trossard's an Arsenal player now, but I'll give it to Martinelli. Martinelli, Almiron, Kane. So second team in full is Ramsdale, White, Gabriel, Thiago Silva, Zinchenko, Bruno Fernandes, Bruno Guimaraes, Casemiro, Martinelli, Almiron, and Kane. Third team. Third best keeper.
We can
Kepa.
put Kepa here.
Okay, Kepa.
Kepa.
Kepa has been very.
Kepa has
Kepa's
both.
I think Kepa or Alisson.
Do you want to call De Gea? If you want to call his name, call his
No,
name.
not there. Not there.
De Gea has been his shot stop is very. That Crystal Palace game, some of the saves he pulled off in that game were nuts.
Like, you can't
Bro,
call
every
Kepa.
game he plays. Huh?
I don't think you can call Kepa. I just don't think you can.
I think you
Is
can.
his shot stopping good enough?
This
to be
season,
called-
Kepa is a short stopper.
No, I said
Kepa
this
is
is
a
not
short
good enough.
stopper.
this season, shot stopping has been very good. That's for sure.
I get what you mean though. Like based on like amount of games played, you can knock him on that. But other than that, like he's been really good this season. Alisson has been poor, so I can't
I
put
think-
him. If you want to
I
say De Gea, I
No,
can't
no.
allow the here.
I
I
think
would-
Leno deserves a shout. He's gone to Fulham and done well.
Yeah, Fulham are 6th right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can put Leno to be fair.
I like Leno. Obviously, his ball playing. Other than we don't talk about that, but let's say
I'll put
Leno.
Leno.
Third best right back. Before the World Cup, I would have said Dallo is second team even, but it's been a long time since the World Cup. I still kind of want to say Dallo, but I don't know.
Nah,
I
I'll
mean-
put Dallo.
It has to be Dallo because if it isn't Dallo, then it's Reece James, and
Let's
guys
say
are agending Reece
centre
James.
back. I'm gonna go ahead and put in Saliba already.
Yes, Saliba and
It's a fullback, yeah.
I want to put John Stones, to be honest, because
Bro,
Yeah,
put
you can
my
put
boy
him.
General, bro.
yeah, we talk about the way we
Nah,
talk
you
about
can definitely put Stones. Stones have been good this
Stones
season.
has
Bro,
we
Stones.
talk about
Stones
City
is
as if
very
they're not doing well, but like
Bro.
City have 45 points off 19 games. That's still crazy.
Bro,
It's
yeah.
like-
John Stones, in my opinion, like I've always said, in terms of actual like ability wise in City's defense, there's a reason as to why like Pep can't take him out of the team. He has to play him at least somewhere. Like if
Yeah.
it feels like he has to play some other centre backs, cool, he'll move John Stones out to right back. Like he's done it many times this season. But what I've realized is John Stones is always in our team. Like he's always there.
Yeah.
You guys wait, did you say like other right backs already?
We just
We
went.
said Dallo right
Dallo.
back.
I don't know if you guys this guy from Fulham, this right back from Fulham, have you heard of him? Kenny Tete.
Yeah,
Yeah.
30. You won my
That guy-
match yesterday.
Apparently he has most tackles in Europe's top 5 leagues.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. I
Like,
didn't
he's
even know
actually
that.
doing pretty well. Like obviously give him some more time, but I think that's someone that's doing pretty well this season.
Yes.
Left back. We've
Left
used Sean Zinchenko already.
I guess you can put Ake. Ake. as
Ah,
well.
Ake is another guy. Nathan Ake.
definitely there.
I'm so happy with that guy because
He's
again,
actually
like,
bold. Like it's crazy.
bro, and think about, I mean, Chelsea could have got him. He
We
was
could have
so
bought him
close.
back because we had
He
the
was-
buyback clause.
Yeah, he was so close, and it was to do with his game time, and like I mean the reason we've been seeing like stuff about Cancelo in terms of game time. Apparently, like it was obviously between Cancelo and Ake, and Pep pretty much just picked Ake because A, he's having an amazing season, and B, remember Ake was benched last season for most of it. Guy just put in the yards, and now look at him now, bro.
Wasn't-
He's doing well, and he's a very good defensive fullback. Like, so I'll put him.
All right, so
For me,
Palhinha-
Roger,
Paulinho or Roger? Or we can put both, to be honest.
we can put both. Obviously, you know I'm never gonna say Paulinho because yeah.
We can put both. Then we
Yeah,
can
yeah.
play Madison Camp.
I'll definitely put Rodri. Like, I just,
We
Yeah,
can
so
put both
fine.
at Madison
Dominate.
Camp.
Yeah, I agree with that. Paulinho, Rodri, Madison. I don't think there's any other midfielder we haven't mentioned that's been.
Have you already put Bruno G in the second team, right?
the other team? Yeah, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I mean, Eriksen has 7 assists, but he hasn't like. His XA versus assists is crazy. Like he hasn't created that many chances for the number of assists he has. If that makes sense.
yeah.
Who's this?
Yeah.
Eriksen.
Ericsson, yeah, I get what you mean.
Andres Perez, an honorable mention.
Yeah, he has balls.
He has bold as well.
Solly March as well has had a crazy.
Solly March is bored. I was gonna say.
He hasn't had a whole season. He's had a crazy. Like he's on great form, but it hasn't been long enough. Is Madison 1D or 2Ds?
I think
Because one, to be fair, I think it's 2 S's though.
It's 2.
Oh yeah.
Front 3. I feel like left wing has to be Foden or Trossard. Trossard had 7 goals for Brighton before he left.
Foden has 11 GA this season.
no, I think it's Foden.
Yeah, I think
like
it's
despite the way, like what's going on with him right now.
I think it's actually for
At the beginning of the season, he was doing his thing. He has 11 GA. Is still at this point in the season, it's still really not that bad at all. So I'll put him.
Harvey
Foden.
Barnes has 7 goals as well, but
Barnes has 7 goals as well. Yeah,
Pascal Gross.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a Foden.
No,
Some
I
Yeah.
think Foden. I think it's Foden.
I put
I didn't know-
Foden. Ivan
Iwobi has
Toney.
5 assists. Who'd you say, sir?
Ivan Toney.
It was between Tony and Mitrovic. I'd agree with.
Metro has bold.
They both have.
Yeah, they both. Is it?
But the thing is, both of them have had like periods of injury though.
Yeah.
So
Now they both missed. They both missed.
they both missed some time.
Tony has 16 GA. Mitrovic has 12. Tony's conversion rate is 28%. Mitrovic is 18. Mitrovic has the worst conversion rate in the top 10 except
I can't
Mohamed.
lie, it's Tony.
Except Mohamed Salah. Salah's conversion rate is shocking.
I
He
can't
just-
lie, I think it's Tony then.
Yeah, I'd say Tony. This
Left
is
winger probably Mahrez.
Guy,
Like-
please, I beg all of you, please
Guys,
do not
have we
put
put- have
any,
we put-
any Liverpool
we-
player
guys-
in team 1 or team 2 or team 3. Do not,
Yeah, I was
do
gonna say,
not
Mahrez,
put any Liverpool player.
Bro, you
please.
can still,
They
you
don't
can
deserve
probably
it.
still put
They
Salah.
don't deserve it.
He still
This
has.
guy's
does not
vexing
deserve it.
over game
They
right
don't
now.
deserve it. They don't. Don't put them in team 1, team 2, or team 3. Please, please.
What's your?
Yeah, but right wing, I think is Mahrez. I'll be real. I think
Mahrez.
it's actually Mahrez.
Mahrez
Because
is in
there's
it.
nobody else.
He's not even on the list for top goal scorer. I can't find him.
I mean, who else do you want to put there?
Right wing is kind of a weak spot. I can't lie.
Right
Yeah.
wing, I'll put. Let's, for argument's sake, I'll put Riyadh. I'm
Yeah.
happy.
We could switch it to 4-4-2 and put Mitrovic.
Could do. But then,
I
who do
And
we-
then,
We make the rules. Like we
yes.
can put.
I mean, I'm perfectly happy with putting Mahrez there just because, like, I think, well, obviously, I'm a City fan, so I'm a bit biased.
What is not?
Who did we pick for left wing again? Foden. We can switch it up and actually put Mitrovic and Tony and play 4-4-2. Like, but it's like
And Madison.
Madison.
Madison
We can play
Foden.
4-4-2.
Yeah,
Madison right and Foden left.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
that works.
Play
That
two
works.
strikers.
Signing of the season.
Ugh.
I
I feel like this is such an individual question that maybe we should do it one by one. And if anyone agrees,
Can I
they
go
just-
first?
if you
Sure.
switch on your camera, you can go first.
Guy, I will go for Zinchenko.
Okay. I
Zeno.
wasn't expecting it, but I hear it.
Zini.
Yeah. Hearing it.
Arsenal.
Also, I
Yeah.
just noticed like all of us are on like our faces are on our clubs, if that makes sense. Like OC's thing is closer to United, FJ's is on City, Vix is
Can't
on.
lie, it actually is.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
I was looking at it, but because I was on Tottenham, I don't want to say anything. But
Wow.
who's next?
Let's see, I'm sure you have one.
Bro, I already told you guys, Casemiro or Lisandro. They've transformed United's defense.
Yeah, they have transformed.
You have
This
to
is-
look at what they've done to the team.
Yeah,
Yo, hello,
impact.
can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, guy, did he break off?
We were talking about signing of season. Usi
Yeah,
said
yeah.
Bro.
What's he said, what?
Usi
Casemiro.
said Lisandro Casemiro.
Okay.
I think
fair,
Casemiro has been more impactful than Lisandro. I'll be so real.
Nah, yeah, do you know why I'll even say that? I'll say that because we've seen Luke Shaw do what Lisandro did.
to a
Yeah,
good level, yeah.
yeah.
But if we
And
remove
also,
Casemiro,
when you started the season, Lisandro was there when you conceded 4 to Brentford. He played that game.
Yeah.
He was there for all those games where you guys were playing crap. But as soon as they clicked for Casemiro, United became a top 4 side. Like, I just have to give it to him. Like, the
That's-
guy's just the glue at this point.
Okay. OJ, who's yours? Casemiro.
Yeah, I think I'll give it to Casemiro. Like, I think
FJ, who's yours?
Erling, mate. Erling. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't care what anyone says. I know City aren't doing the best, but bro, this guy is crazy, man. Like, if you remember last season, bro, I hated playing with the false 9 last year. And, although, like, because we're City, like, we still go over the line. It's just so nice knowing that we have a striker. And I know that we're not playing very well, but when it goes right, I just can't wait for it, bro. Like, when
Yeah,
everything
it's definitely like beautiful football and everything. But like, if you look at City last year, they still won the Prem. They
Yeah.
could have won champs. They were
But again,
literally
But
a
again,
miracle away.
it's so hard. It's so
Yeah.
hard, like, I guess, to have like a signing of the season from City, because if you don't go above and beyond for
Exactly.
whatever reason, because from what he's doing, like, realistically, if City were first, then there wouldn't be a do you know what I mean? There wouldn't be a whole argument. Like as it stands now, if we do win against Tottenham now, we're gonna be 2 points. There's gonna be 2 point gap between City and Arsenal. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, we're still very much in it. It's us. It's basically us that make like that ruin ourselves. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's us that ruin. We just need to stay there. But our ability to stay there, I don't know. That's the issue. I don't know what our ability is like to stay there right now.
Atsu?
It feels basic, but Haaland, because I've been a Haaland guy like from Dortmund, I have to say Haaland. Nobody ever has done this to the Premier League. Like, he made the Premier League look like a joke.
Yeah. No, it's like, do you know when like you're literally thinking, I've never seen something like this before. Like,
Yeah.
I've seen, granted, like I believe like Casemiro, it's so easy for me to put him there because I think he's done so amazing. And I think he's transformed in terms of impact. He's definitely the player that's had the biggest impact in changing a team, I think, like him.
Yeah.
But like when I talk about, I've never seen something like this before. Like this is historic. What we're seeing right now is actually history. Then I have to go with him because it's just like in terms of like someone coming to the Premier League and putting their foot down. Everyone was saying before, take him after that Liverpool game where he hit the bar. Like
Yeah.
he did
I remember that first game. Community Shield.
It's funny because he was smiling like, I know.
He was smiling.
He was smiling like, I know. Be mocking.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, when you go from that to bang, goal, all of these like things, getting
Let's
back
go
to
back to back
hat-tricks,
hat-tricks. That one was crazy for me.
four in the season, like bro. Like when you look at that, it's just it just doesn't make sense, man. Like it doesn't.
I think
Like how many goals does he need to break this record now?
8.
8 goals.
He needs 8 goals in 18 games. Like,
He's definitely broken it. I just think he should try and get that 40. Because if he touches 40, I don't know if that can be broken.
Bro,
I don't know if 40
you know
goals in season can
the
be
way
broken.
it is. The way I was thinking about it the other day. Like when you just have such a high profile player coming to a high profile team and everything, you think, oh, how might it be? But it works the way that you think it should work. Just like remember when Ronaldo got booked from Real Madrid? It's just like you had like once he started playing, you're like, yeah. Like this is just perfect.
It's a matter of time. That just has to click.
Yeah.
Like
It's just perfect. Like you can run away from it as long as you want, but you just know one thing is gonna happen. Like it's one of those ones, man.
And then next question is player of the season. I think by default it has to be Haaland. There's other contenders. There's other contenders. I'd say Odegaard is a contender. Saka's a contender.
Saka's a contender. Odegaard's a contender. Yeah.
Like Haaland.
Early, bro. Do you know what he's done? He's basically just rocked everyone's world, bro. Like he's
I
put
don't know how to play against him.
Like whenever one person is like everybody's fantasy captain, that is a metric that you're.
That's actually a metric.
17, 18, just captain Salah, 32 goals. Like he's scoring, he's doing something. I think he had 42 GA. He had 10. People forget he had 10 assists that season as well. Double figures in assists is very impressive in any season.
I actually have I want to add this in terms of the awards we're giving out right now. Who do you think has been like a star that's like broken through this season? Like someone that's broken through. I mean, I have mine. Like I have mine. Some of you probably would know who I'm talking about, but you guys can think about it.
Is this like a
Lewis?
Yeah.
What do you say, OC?
Rico Lewis?
Oh my boy, you might just say him with Rico. You feel me, bro? This is crazy. Oh my
Nah, he has broken him. Like he took Cancelo out of the team.
Yeah, that actually sends Cancelo out.
Like he sent Cancelo to Bayern.
Bro, he sent
Ridiculous. Breakthrough player of the year is definitely ridiculous. Definitely. I had most improved as one, and I have 2 players in my head, and no, 3 players. 2 Newcastle, 1 Everton. I think those. It will be.
Okay. Yeah.
Iwobi has been very the reprofiling.
Yeah, but like they're like what 17th?
They're like 19th.
Nah, they want to be.
Do you know what it is?
The
The position in which Iwobi plays, it's so hard on him to have an impact on the whole game. Like especially the type of players. But if you watch him on an individual, is he on his last year of his contract? I think.
I'm not sure.
The year before his last.
We saw Iwobi a while ago.
I think he might be on the year before his last.
It will be played 2019 Europa League final when we lost to Chelsea. I think he left that summer.
Yeah.
So this will be 4 years. So he might be on the last year of his
He
contract.
might be on his last
I think-
year after the season.
Yeah, I think so. And people are saying that he's playing like he's on his last year of his contract. Like he's trying to get a contract because he knows that it could go left. But he's playing
Football
so
goes
well.
very quickly. Dele Alli, like things change fast. Can't take anything for granted. And then Almiron's like the way Grealish and Bernardo are taking the piss, the way it happened it's like it was scripted. Like the football is scripted memes. It's as if it was scripted. He scored like 6 games in a row. He has 9 goals total. Like Almiron has had a crazy season. It's dried up these past few weeks, funny enough.
Yeah,
but
it's dried
Yeah,
up.
it has.
Because as a player that has that I mean, the only reason I'm not gonna say I was praying on his downfall, but I was really hoping he wasn't gonna, because Ozzy said something about Almiron a few weeks before he started popping up, and I remember me and Nana said, "Yeah, no, this guy's not a player. Like he's just someone that runs around. That's what he does." And then all of a sudden, this guy is doing.
He's always been the best tracking winger in Prem.
Yeah, exactly. That was a defensive
winger.
And now he's come out.
He has been the most improved this season.
It's actually crazy.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully it
confidence
continues.
is such a crazy thing in football.
Yeah,
like when players are confident and back themselves to like I'd say Jamari Gray, no matter how bad Everton are, that's a player that plays with confidence. Jamari Gray can pick the ball up and shoot from 30 yards because he has that confidence.
Yeah.
And we've seen him score before against Arsenal. I'll never forget
against United. Do you remember? No,
yeah,
against United was crazy.
I don't want to call him a moments player.
Against City as well. He scored against City like 2 weeks ago.
He scored against City, and that's like the most
Everton he has confidence in himself.
It's like that goal just didn't make sense. I remember watching it. Everything. If you watch the whole just sequence of plays, like it just dropped. Everything was just working for him. Guy nearly fell. So. Guy just got back up. Bang! Like that. It went like top right corner. Like, and the guy. It's like you can't even blame Edison. Like there's nothing he could have done. Like that was a phenomenal shot. Only shot that they had that game.
That was crazy. It was 1-1, wasn't it?
It was 1-1. They had one shot that game. I think we had about 15 or something like that.
That game was so funny. Erling wanted to dead guys. I was so confused.
Oh yeah, he was fighting
I haven't seen
for somebody.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. I've always seen obviously Erling's a big guy and like obviously like
guys,
someone that like commands a lot of attention, but I've never seen him act like that type of like, you know what I mean? That kind of shit.
Proper rattled, kind of like.
He was not, I don't know what happened. I don't know how that, but he was not happy at all. Bro was putting in flying challenges, like guy was mocking people, like bro. Like, I was seeing the Luis Suarez and him come out, man. What do you say?
First, what's the last category?
I was talking to my housemate. I had disappointment of the season. This could be a team or a player.
Team is definitely Chelsea.
No, it's Chelsea. No, it's Chelsea.
I can't like Liverpool there too, sure.
Liverpool is disappointment because a lot of people that put them to win the league.
Yeah, or second, like
or second.
The floor
Chelsea
for
were never favorites to win.
Like Liverpool.
Like Chelsea were one of those. Oh, they'll come fourth.
Yeah. No, Chelsea they just got Sterling. It looked like they're getting that like extra guy to push them in terms of goals and stuff. And the same thing happened. But Liverpool, they did just spend 100 mil euros on someone. And yeah, I mean at the beginning of the season there were comparisons of who's gonna have the better season, Haaland or Nunes.
I remember that.
Media forced that so bad.
Yeah. And that probably didn't even help Nunes. You know what I mean? Like
it did not help him at all.
Like you come into
the guy's first game, he got red card.
Yeah.
Mane
against was it Crystal Palace?
Yeah, I think it was.
Anderson got in his head, and was it Anderson?
Yeah, it was Anderson.
And they kind of never replaced Mane. Obviously, Diaz is cold, but then he got injured. I miss watching.
Diaz was their best player for a long
time. No one could have like actually forecasted like the injury that these guys were.
Diaz was their best player.
Hold on, can everyone just take a moment to look at Victor?
Guys, just in pain. This Liverpool team.
I feel your pain now. Like I always say a girl can trust anybody that supported Arsenal through November 2020. Because if you survived that period and didn't switch from Arsenal, you can survive anything as far as I'm concerned. Because we scored one goal, I think, one goal at home in 10 games. It was, I think, our only win in 10 games was United 1-0 away, where El Neni and Partey bowled and Aubameyang scored penalty. Like, we were drawing with Southampton, we were losing to Brighton. Like, anybody that survived that period.
Bro, Liverpool has not won in Prem in 2023, bro. Bro.
I
Like,
can't
bro,
lie.
we're unfair, bro.
I
We're
actually
unfair,
don't know
bro.
what to say.
Yeah, we're unfair, bro.
And
Because
for
for a
one
long
win,
time, because no matter how bad it looks, I feel like you have a future. Like it's just, I think it's just that mid that you really need to fix. But
Yeah, that
even
mid is fucked, man. Guy, this
now, like
Matt,
I'm
this
just thinking.
Gomez is fake, man. This Gomez is too fake, man. It's
The
too
thing is,
fake.
Gomez was a baller.
Is that
injury.
ACL now? Is that ACL that finished
Yeah,
him?
Yeah.
it's actually
That is-
so tough. Like, I feel for him because at a point he was knocking on the England door. He was in the squad, but injuries, it is what it is. The next one was flop signing of the season. I don't want to mention any names. He has disappeared.
I can't lie, it has to be. I don't know.
Flop signing.
No one has flopped that badly.
I can't like Koulibaly has been bad, but he hasn't played many
Koulibaly is
games.
actually very bad.
But, like I expected the World Cup centre back to partner Thiago Silva, like, and I've just seen an old guy that doesn't even know how to play centre back. We played 3 at the back, mistakes. 4
Richarlison
at
is
the back,
shut up.
mistakes.
Richarlison out. The thing is, he hasn't gotten the minutes. but
Richarlison has
still,
not been a flop. You can't call him a flop.
He doesn't have
Because
a
when
goal
he
in
has
Prem.
played,
he hasn't scored.
no, but when he has played, he has impacted games. He has come
Yeah.
off the bench and he has tried.
I
Koulibaly has done nothing. I
Mm.
don't think he's a flop. I just
I was
think
gonna say this guy.
Actually, Aubameyang.
Hi, yeah.
when did they buy Aubameyang?
Bought him in summer now.
That's forget it.
Bought him in
That's
summer. It's him.
the
Okay,
fact that
guys,
we forgot
for
about him
example,
completely. He's been removed from their champs team to meet
Yeah.
racial
Actually, apparently, the guys in Milan right now, he took a break based on we
Nobody even
moved
cares.
him. He flew to Milan.
Yeah, it has to be Aubameyang.
Yeah, but the way Chelsea have treated him, man, is just unfair because guy didn't do anything. But when the club doesn't want you, they don't want you.
another person who hasn't been great. Not his fault because he hasn't played much at all. But it just doesn't seem like he's going to integrate. Is Calvin Phillips? Calvin Phillips Calvin Phillips is just not going to integrate into Manchester City.
Yeah,
I wished he could, but even when you're hearing stuff like he's coming back from World Cup fat, bro, like come on now, like
you think a player will be hungry after
he's been out for how long?
Yeah,
And
he didn't really play in the World Cup. How many minutes did he play in the World Cup?
He played. He got an assist. That's what I know.
Did he?
He barely played in the World Cup.
he didn't play World Cup.
Yeah, you think somebody? You
He
think
played like he came on.
I think it was their final group stage game now when they were.
He came on
bringing
against
all
USA.
these
He came on against USA.
Yeah, against USA.
No, was it USA?
When Rashford was start padding,
Wait, no. What's the one that Rashford scored a free kick?
it was
Wales.
USA.
Wales.
No, it was Wales. It was Wales.
Yeah,
It
he
was
came on
Wales.
against Wales. That's
That was their last group stage game.
Damn.
It's just like, and well,
I can't lie, I still think you have to give it to Aubameyang because I mean, to be fair, he started. I think he scored like a goal against Palace, but after that, like I have not seen anything from him. He comes off the bench, he does nothing. Like it's bad.
I mean,
But
yeah,
it's actually bad.
it is bad. The only thing I was gonna say about Calvin Phillips was I don't know if you guys saw, but City signed a new midfielder.
The
Baroni.
19-year-old guy.
Baroni, yeah, signed him. Which is, I mean, I like it when City, like, if you have a DM that's established, then you now buy a young DM. Not like you buy a Calvin Phillips that's like, I understand that from his point of view, like he's getting old, he's tired of the whole relegation thing, like he just wants to play for a team that has a bit more stability at least.
Yeah.
But now that we signed Maximo Perrone already,
He's
who
essentially retired from football.
Huh?
The
Yeah. I can't lie, bro. That's what it is. And now that we signed Maxime Perrone, if this Maxime Perrone guy is better, like this guy has to call it quits, man.
Yeah.
Because Maximo is nine. Maximo, he was born in 2003.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't like
That's
thinking
crazy.
players. I don't like mentioning players that are younger than us. It just
I
makes me
can't lie, because he's younger than me.
like, look at my future. What am I doing in my life?
And bro, he plays. Bear in mind, he's not like the position he's played the most in his career is DM. He's played CM as well, but he plays DM. So like, I mean, when you look at that, it's like, okay, something is gonna happen.
Yeah, for sure.
So
We'll see how that goes though. Because kind of like City actually have a young core. Like you guys are creating something for the future as well. Foden is there, Haaland is there. Grealish is only getting better. KDB is going to start declining at some point, but like I feel like they'll transition Foden to be that CM like player that KDB is now, and then probably try and this Rico Lewis right back thing is crazy because he could easily fit into CM as well and ball. Like I don't know, but that team.
and all I know is I don't know too much, but we're definitely having a big transfer window.
Yeah. The difference between City and Liverpool is so scary. Like in terms of they've been the powerhouses for the last 5 years. For starters, City have won 4 of the titles to Liverpool's 1. That's just the first thing. And then the way they've approached rebuilding, because a lot of their players were around the same age. City have lost David Silva, Company, Aguero, Sane, Sterling, some through age, some through just players moving on. Liverpool have lost players and they have not replaced them. Liverpool do not have an inspiring young generation coming through. Curtis Jones, Harvey Elliott, cool, calm.
Liverpool haven't even lost like players of
They
the
haven't even gone
that
yet.
you are even calling that City
The
have lost.
replacements aren't there. Like Van
It's
Dijk.
only Mane. Mane is the only big one. I guess Wijnaldum, but Wijnaldum was just a power horse. Like there wasn't anything too special about his own game. But like
Bro, out of bull there.
players.
Out of bull.
Haven't
Guy, if you look at the starting 11 in 2019, bro, guy, we've only lost 1 player, bro.
Exactly. That was
Like,
exactly.
guy, like we've had the
not
same
a good-
players since City has been rebuilding for the past years, bro.
That's
Like,
what I'm
we are
saying. You're not
finished.
rebuilding.
Oh, we're not rebuilding. Oh, yeah, true though.
The thing about City is, if you look up how many players,
We're not
for example,
rebuilding, man.
Alvarez just turned 23.
We haven't even mentioned
Haaland
that.
is 22.
Which is so crazy.
I can't like Alvarez. We haven't even called his name.
I think he's a top.
But I think we've
I can't prove it.
we've revamped attack, but guy, our midfield is like,
When
how do I
Salah
explain it?
Salah would just drop off at some point because
Yeah,
Salah.
bro,
Yes,
Gakpo and
bro,
Jota can
Diaz
play
is
right
there.
wing.
They have attackers. They have
Yeah,
guys.
we have our attackers are
They
okay,
have
bro.
Gakpo. They have Nunes.
Yeah,
they have
is
Jota. They have.
this
I forgot about
midfield,
that.
bro.
That's a decent
You know,
front three. Gakpo,
Actually, one
Nunes,
thing that I think me and Victor talked about this. Sorry, just going back to City for a second. People don't actually deep how good City's youth team is as well. Like,
Yeah.
like
Yes,
their
bro.
actual deeper in the last 2 seasons. I think last season, we won PL2, we won under 18 PL, and we won under 16 PL. All 3 of them. So all of our men's teams won the Premier League last season.
Yeah.
You got it.
Oh, wow.
Now those guys are off alone. We have so many people we can pick from. Then we also have that, we have City Football Group, where we have like New York City FC, Girona. We have a club in every different continent that we actually just get players from, which is so useful.
Yeah, it's blasphemy.
That's what Chelsea is starting to do now. Affiliate clubs.
Yeah.
They're starting to set that thing up because it's so useful to just get them like that.
But the thing about Chelsea is that like we have too many talents that like it's going to be really hard for like a young player to ever like proper breakthrough and like have time. Because someone like me now, I used to say Hudson Odoi was better than Saka, but just give him game time, but like it's hard for him to really do anything. At
No, but the
Chelsea.
thing is, at the point in time, do you remember that Hudson Odoi's Europa League run when he first got integrated?
Yeah,
That guy looked, and when Bayern bid 50 million for him, bro.
I remember. Then Chelsea now giving the big contract. That was in Jan.
And then pop
Um,
Achilles.
But then he got injured as well, and then
Is it
after
Achilles?
the injury,
It was Achilles, bro.
Damn,
yeah,
I'm
it was
surprised
his-
He had the same thing that Loftus Cheek pretty much had.
yeah, because Loftus Cheek went down as well.
So
No,
when you look at it, But my question, Osia, what do you see in terms of Man United? Like, what are your thoughts on them? Like, how far do you think they can go now?
Nah, I think we're in the right direction, definitely. Like with just one transfer. I mean, I won't count this January because our owners are going, but with one transfer window, you can see how much you can see the difference between our team this season and last season, and with the right manager. Even players that played so bad last season, you can see them this season. Like see Rashford, for example.
Yeah.
Under a good manager, look at what he's doing. Look at Luke Shaw. Look at who else is there.
I just think there's a belief that Ten Hag brought, man. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
What
like all of them literally back him and
all
support
of
him.
them back him.
Also, like it's happening the right time.
Yeah, right time.
I feel like the negative things that were going for your club. I feel like it almost reached a point, pretty much when Ronaldo left. That okay, this is just rock bottom. Like now it's time to actually start going back. Because you guys,
when Ronaldo left, like nobody was even like flinching too much. Like guys were still focused on the goal.
Yeah, guys are still
exactly. Just think about guys. Ronaldo opened up your club. Like the guy told them everything is bad.
Yeah, everything is said. Nobody even said anything. Like people just went on with their football.
Guys just went on with life.
And now,
just the thing of he wants to leave, let him go.
What more can you say about Man United? You've seen them at their worst, and they know that it's like now it's time to get back to our best, really and truly.
Yeah.
I think you guys will be there soon. And Ten Hag, what a manager, man.
I give him his flowers, but as I say, I need him to win a trophy.
Who?
It can't be him. It's definitely Arteta.
It's Arteta.
Like,
but Ten Hag
it has to be. Ten Hag can be an honorable mention, but Arteta. Nobody expected us not. Some guys didn't even expect us not to come top 4.
Top 4. Like,
should I tell you the only person that probably, in my opinion, probably expected it was probably Pep. That's probably
Pep saw it.
Pep seems to
another manager. Eddie Howe has bought this season.
Yeah, Eddie Howe.
Newcastle are crazy. Eddie Howe has done really well this season.
Their 2022 form is crazy.
Yeah.
Sorry, our 2022 last year it was us. It was City, Liverpool, and us. Like we were winning a lot of games because we started the season 0 of 9. Not games, but points. Like we lost our first 3 games last year. It was just last year.
Remember, City beat you and you got the red card.
Yeah, like 5-0. Chelsea out. Bowled at Emirates. Like we were in a bad state, and then we beat Tottenham. The turnaround started like in 2022. We did very, very well. So it was coming to an extent, but obviously not to this extent. Nobody expected Arsenal to be this good. Like today was our second loss in 20 games. We've dropped points just 4 times. Like we've won 16 games. That's incredible. But I think we're reaching an hour and a half. If we want anybody to watch this thing, we have to call it at some point.
Yeah, we call it. Yeah.
I'm on 6%. Like got low battery. That's what everyone switched off camera. So that's the sign. I'm thinking next episode, Champs is next week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you do Champs prediction?
Exciting times. Yeah, let's do it because I think Champs is actually wide open right now.
We'll predict Champs ties, and there'll be more Prem stuff to talk about. But I think we have to put it there for today.
For sure.
I know. It's been a pleasure.
I know.
Man,
the guy, man. Easy, guys.
Easy. Take it easy. Till next time.
Till next time.